Yeah, I feel like there's just so many levels of improvement that I can take personally as well as the team. A lot of aspects, just taking all of the coaching that I've got continuously throughout camp and throughout the summer and just installing that into my game. And as a team, just continuing to come together and be a better group. In terms of getting different results, we got to do something different to get different results. So just changing up things that we know we need to fix.
Does your mentality change this camp versus maybe the last couple where you came in and it was kind of penciled in, hey, think you're going to start versus there might be some other guys that now you got to chase down a little bit?
I just feel like every camp you got to go in with the best mindset to be the best player that you can personally be. And so I don't feel like it's been much of a change, just always trying to give as much as you can.
What's some of the biggest things this offseason that you personally have been working on to improve your game?
Over the offseason, just doing everything that the coaches have been telling me, playing more physical, lifting, running. So this is good, the stuff that needs to be worked on.
Coach Baker said that a lot of the new scheme is a lot like learning a new language at times. What are some of the challenges that come with that? And just, as a more senior player, has that been a little easier for you than some of the younger guys?
Yeah. Well, I know that we like to work together with each other, So for the people who may not necessarily understand what's being taught, coming together as a group and going over the stuff that we've recently learned so everybody can come to an understanding. And, coming from different defenses, you have different terminology for different things. So just being able to relate the similarities between what you've learned and what you already knew.
Is there anyone that you've noticed that's picking up on it, especially quickly?
I feel like just as a group, we're pretty good with it right now.
Other than the terminology, is it significantly different than what you guys did last year?
Can't answer schemes.
Kind of related, but not really. But having three safeties on the field at the same time, what does that change about defense? What you guys are able to do matchup-wise?
I feel like it allows us to be able to, the typical, if they have more slot receivers, more receivers, I'll be able to cover some of those speed guys.
Coach Baker's emphasized that he wants to throw last year behind us. For a team, looking to gather motivation, is that really true? How do you guys, use last year, if at all, to, motivate yourselves heading into this year?
Yeah, I feel like you can always use it as fuel to become better, but at some point you got to stop dwelling on the past and look for the future. If we just keep dwelling about past things, nothing's going to change from the past. So we got to be able to control the controllable and try to be the best for the future as we can be.
This week's going to be a long week for you guys. This is just the start. What are you kind of doing to pace yourself to make sure at the end of the week you're not dead?
I don't think there's such thing as pacing. We just got to give 100% every single day. If it was going to kill us, then we wouldn't be doing it. So just giving our all every day.
Have you seen that from some of the younger guys in the group? And if so, who are some of the other linebackers that are putting in their all this year?
I feel like all of us are. All of the young guys, we come together with them and try to help them best understand it, because especially making that transition from high school to college, it can be tough at times. So just being able to help them understand the new things that they're learning.
For starting live tackling, what's your assessment of where team tackling is at right now?
I feel like, like I said previously, there's always levels of improvement. This was the first day of live tackling. So just being able to take what we did today and stack days.
Where do you think the leadership comes from this defensive unit?
I learned from one of my previous coaches that leadership has no age, and that kind of stuck with me. So I feel like anybody can be a leader, whether you got here 2 days ago, whether you've been here 4, 5, 6 years. Leadership can come from any level as long as you're doing and setting the example. You can't lead by not doing the right thing at all times. So I believe anybody can be a leader whatsoever, and with that comes respect,
Someone who's been here for the last couple of years, what's some of the ways that you decide to lead? What's your personal way where you can lead some of these young guys, but also with guys like Hopper?
Yeah, I feel like First off, to lead, I feel like you have to do the right thing. So just doing that, and people always say lead by example, but we learned from the program that you have to set the example. Also, being able to encourage those guys. I feel like great leaders are always great encouragers. Like they encourage the team. You got to get to know your teammates very well to know what type of coaching they need. Maybe some guys don't respond very well to yelling, so you got to be more gentle with them, you know?
Anything else for Deb? Thank you, sir.
Thank you all.